Hi, I finished your planner and you can start putting your um, holidays for the partners within the planner. Now you can put it in the mains tab. The main tab is actually where all the data is being held. So if somebody's on holiday, loo, change of shift, do it on the mains tab because the main tab is where the original data will be kept and all the other tabs will extract data from it. That's very important because this is a fact. If you see a date, so this February, and then you see somebody's name, um, they would actually just type straight into it like this, and this will break the formula. And you see, this is text, and everything else will disappear um, because you're actually stopping the flow of the information. So once you delete it, everything will come back. So this is the same with here as well. So what people tend to do is they see a date, they see some person's name, and they will start to type it in. Like, oh, this person's on holiday. This happens all the time. And as you can see, everything disappear because this word is a text and it's blocking the flow of information. So when this happens, you can actually just go on here and then you can read K24. There is a blockage. So here K, here 24. Just delete it, and everything will come back in. So that was the same with this as well. So if you actually use a drop down for somebody's name, the whole rotor will change, and somebody would try and um enter the holiday and everything will disappear. It happens so many times, and what people tend to do, they will email me and tell me to unprotect it so they can actually write all over it. But you find that a lot of tabs, there are certain areas is um, being protected. Yeah. So the Drill 2019 is where you can compare two people's rota. For example, if you have a meeting with, if you want to have a meeting with a partner to do their PDP or PDP or ARP, you can actually use this to match your day in and their day in. But equally, you can actually see how many people are opening and how many people are closing. You can do that. Um, yeah, so that's quite good. Yeah, so you can choose two people, or you can actually see who is working. Yeah. Um, Now, it's very important that you don't actually put down people's performance related issue. So none of this like put in people being sick because the head office really do not like this at all. And if they find out that you're doing things like this, they would actually just give you trouble. Really, they will like email the branch manager and tell you to sort it out. So none of this like, oh, this person is late for 8 minutes. Um, you can't do things like that. When people are not in, you do absence or absence other. Okay. So anything to do with their performance, don't put it on. Otherwise, head office will give you trouble. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna undo this. So if to be on the safe side, I'm not sure training would be considered as performance related, but I think anything negative you shouldn't put on, like bereavement, doctor's appointment, because you can actually see on the bridge because, like I said, this is the main database, and then it will filter the data into all sorts of locations. Yeah, so none of this performance related stuff on here. And so you get an area where it's protected. You see, SM and the coaches, they will have their own planner. So this is very common, and SM would try and type into their own rota. So that's why I blocked it. Can you see? And then they will try and do the coaches rota. And if you do that, um, the whole line will disappear because you have created a blockage. Now, the original rotor will be in the planner. So I have got can you see a little link here? So if you click on it and go to the pop-up, and then it would lead you to the actual planner for you to um, amend your rotor. So if you amend it on the original, the data will filter onto here. Because my philosophy will work is little input, massive output. You should not be doing the same admin 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. You should do it in one location once, and everything will be done for you. So that's my philosophy for work. Really, you shouldn't have to work too hard, and everything should be done for you if you're smart enough. Yeah. But having said that, a lot of people do prefer pen and paper. Yeah, I use pen and paper for my shopping list. And if you actually go to the links, you can find all the planners here. You may or may not have access to all of them, but they're all in the links tab. And how to use it is you go to the cell and then you go to pop up and press. Check out the Google site 399. I've made it just for you guys, and it has got all the videos that will train you to use this properly. But just remember, I don't know how much time I've got left. The maximum I can do is 10 minutes. Um, the rule of thumb is just type into the main tab. Don't type into all of these. But later I will make different videos to tell you all the function of different tabs. So that will help you. And I will also make videos on how to add people, how to delete people, all the nitty gritty about this spreadsheet. And then later I will make the bridge for you. But at the meantime, just start to put in holiday. And how to put in the holiday, literally click into the cell and start to type H, holiday. If you want to do Lou, L for Lou. Otherwise, if you're really, really smart, you can put in the hours. Let's just say this person works 7 hours on here, and this will be added up right at the bottom of how much you have put in. So soon this should be 7. And then if you actually go to a tab called Holiday Enter, that will actually be added up all the Lou that you inputted for the entire year. Yeah, maybe you'll see that in another video. Um, this area is protected as well, and you've got a filter button. The most common thing that I get asked is somebody deleted my planner. No, just use the filter button. So A1, and then there's a little arrow, press on it, and then if you don't want to see the entire uh, uh, sheet, you press that and then OK, and you only see half the sheet. If you actually want to see everything again, just go to select all and then OK. Yeah, goodbye. Oh yeah, thank you very much. Goodbye.